channel Glopen. Behind me, it is the Shanghai Museum. Today, we are going to visit Ancient Egypt exhibition in Shanghai Museum. And over 800 relics travel from Egypt to China. And this is a rare opportunity for us to be in the Egyptian culture without going to the Egypt. Are you ready to start our magical journey today? Let's go. Okay, we're inside of the Shanghai Museum. After the security check, we found three things interesting until now. And the first thing is that we found a huge sculpture after we entered the gate, which is this one. And the second one is that we found some people wearing the traditional Egyptian costumes, which actually fit the vibe. And the third one is that we found the artificial intelligence guide are newly developed to help people to be immersed in the vibe of ancient Egypt. And these are the names of the three halls. The first one is called the Age of Tutankhamun, and the second one is called the Secrets of Saqqara, and the last one is the Land of Pharaohs. And we are going to choose one to start our journey today. Let's go. Okay, we reached the first halls of our three halls today. The Secret of Saqqara. The secret refers to the resurgence of pharaohs, and the Saqqara is the capital city of ancient Egypt, and it contains over 400 relics. In 2018, a cat temple was found in this city, Saqqara, and some of the relics are just from this temple. And I'm so excited that I'm going to see some animal mummies because I have never seen before. I believe you must be the same. Let's go. In ancient Egypt, they have the culture of animal worships. Some of the animals are the totems of some tribes, and they would kill some of the animals like the snakes and cats into mummies to worship the gods. And those are some of the mummies are made from cats. At the first sight, you may think it must be a wooden sticks, but actually it is a cat mummy buried in the wooden box. And there was another story that the cat was origin from Egypt and then introduced to the Europe and Asia. What I found, a mummies with a golden mask. This is the only one with the golden mask, and on the surface of the mask there is a human face. And I'm so curious what has happened to these mummies. There are some cats from little to big, and from the first sight I may think it may be too cruel for them to kill their cats and make them into mummies. But from their views, I may think that they may love their cats too much and they want to use this kind of techniques to make their cats into mummies and hope their cats could wake up in the future once again. Behind me, it is a painted copy of the human mummies. According to the rules, they cannot move the human mummies to other countries. So we only borrow the copies to our country to exhibit. And we can see that a lot of people are taking pictures of those copies. And let's check it out.
Besides those numerous mummified cats, here we can also see many coffins of exceptionally tall human mummies. The carvings and paintings on these coffins are incredibly exquisite. Notably, the red facial makeup on these mummies signifies vitality in ancient Egypt, symbolizing that the deceased would continue to possess energy and could live in the afterlife.
Our second stop today, the Land of the Pharaohs, and it contains over 300 relics which will show a concentrated ancient Egypt history to us. Are you ready? Let's go. sculptures are the sculptures of the author races, and as you can see that there are so many gestures of this god, which refers to the god of resurgence. And can you see the gestures which is lying down and the head is head in the top, which means he's going to wake up from death. The road, there are some pictures of the mirrors on the wall, and at the end of this road is the most famous sculptures of this exhibition, which is a sculpture of the Tutankhamun. This one.
As we get closer, we realize that this sculpture is not of Tutankhamun, but is instead called the restored Pharaoh sculpture. If you know who this is, please let us know in the comment section. Observing these ancient Egyptian sculptures up close is truly awe-inspiring. It is said one of the most notable features of ancient Egyptian sculptures is that all figures, whether sitting or standing, are always depicted facing straight ahead. This is believed to reflect the majesty of the royal family. Do you agree with that?
Behind me, those are a series of painted coffin. Can you notice the surface of the coffin are some spells and some pictures, and those spells and pictures could protect the dead people to survive in the hell and wake up ultimately. This stone was used to memorize the achievements of Thutmose III, and can you see the words on the stone? They are hieroglyphs. It is the first trial of human beings to record and express. This is our last stop today, the Age of Tutankhamun, which holds about 40 relics, and Tutankhamun is a young pharaoh, the funeral of which has never been stolen before. And the relics in this hall will show us the situation of his dynasty. Are you interested in this young and handsome pharaoh? Let's go.
Although the exhibit for Tutankhamun is not very large, it is highly significant, featuring artifacts directly from his tomb. As soon as we enter this gallery, we are greeted by a meticulously crafted animation that depicts the life of Pharaoh Tutankhamun. This 360-degree animated display allows us to view it from all angles, even from behind.
Even though this hall holds merely about 40 relics, but each of them are treasurable and huge. For example, this one. This is the sculpture of a king, and this one is the sculpture of Tutankhamun, the Pharaoh Tutankhamun. Let's go. Okay, we finally have the chance to have a close look of the Tutankhamun sculpture. And I found that the mouth and the arms of this sculpture are broken, and there's a story that the Tutankhamun was the son of his father and his father's sister, so he died because of a genetic disease at 19 years old. And have you ever heard of the Tutankhamun's curses? When people found his funeral, and there are some spells on the front gate of the funeral, and those people are all died because of multiple reasons. So do you believe in the Tutankhamun's curses? Tell us your answers below. Even though we have already left the exhibition, we still notice a huge pharaoh standing in front of the gate. And personally, I would say that the Secrets of Saqqara is my favorite one, because it's my first time to see the animal mummies. And if you come to Shanghai, you cannot miss this exhibition. And if you like our video, please like and subscribe. See you in next video. Bye bye.